Hi everyone, so today I'm going to use a magic hair styler. I've already put on the Brushing Plus smoothing cream. This is a leave-in 5-in-1 and has heat protection. So we've got the thermo protection within that product. With the magic hair styler you get the 5 attachments and the air dryer. This is an air drying attachment, clicks in and the air comes out of that side. So I'll use that just to take the wet out of it, take the moisture out of it. Clicks and then you turn and that just releases it. If you want this attachment, the flat brush, again just click it in. That one I tend to use just to smooth out the top section because otherwise it goes all fly away. Again, click the button, turn and release. Then you've got the blow waving brush for curly hair. So these are the main things that I wanted to use and wanted to show you how to use. Now you have a right and a left, so it's having to work out which one's which. And what I'm going to do is do both sides separately. Normally when I dry my hair I'll tend to do one side then the other, but obviously with these I'm not going to keep changing, swapping and changing. So I'm going to use do the right side and then do the left side or whichever. So I'm going to start on this section. Now I've seen this done by a few people and I've adapted my own way of doing it. So start off by allowing the hair just to wrap around the ends of the hair and letting it roll up. But my issue with this is that the ends end up having too much heat on them for a period of time. So I'll do that for one of the rolls, and then as it starts to dry off, I'll just show you. Bring it around and let the heat penetrate at the roots and dry off the roots while it's wrapped around, and then work my way to the ends, allowing the ends to wrap round. So it ends up being that the ends aren't wrapped around it for as so it ends up being that the ends aren't wrapped around it for as long. Switch off and you have a curl. How good is that? Check whether it's dry, and if it's not, just go back in and let it curve around again. If it's not, just go back in. It's got 3 heat settings, so I start off on high and I've just turned it down on the medium one, just so that it can dry off a little bit slower. Undo and pull it out. I'm going to take a second section and I'm going to split this into 2. Depending on the thickness of hair, you might have to do it in 3. Let's see how this goes. So again, just start off on the heat section that's the highest, just to allow it to dry off. And just hold just on the end and then let it work its own way up. Just give it a few minutes, few seconds. Just give it a few seconds. and then let it roll out. I'm going to take that section again. I'm going to take that section again and let it drop around. I'm going to take that section again and just let it wrap around. I'm going to take that section again, let it wrap around and hold it in. So as you can see here, I've still got the ends out. So I'm allowing the roots and the mid-length to dry off. Now I'm going to pull it out to the ends a bit more. Let them ends wrap around. And then roll it back up. And then we'll turn it off and bring it down. I'm just going to repeat this through all of this section. Just allowing it just to give me the root lift that I want. Look at them curls. How good is this? Look at that. Amazing. That's one side done, and then we just take out that side, pop in the other side, and then do exactly the same. So sections, and work the same way. So wrapping it around here. It dries my roof off, bringing it to the end and rolling it back. It's amazing how it actually works, where it blows air around the cylinder. Just a tip, guys, your hair does have to be damp for the hair to wrap around the wand and to start drying off. If you over dry the hair too much, the hair doesn't wrap around in the same way, it blows everywhere. My tip would be to blast dry a little bit with the one of the two items here. Use this to smooth down the top section of the hair, but dry it off a little bit, but concentrate more on drying the root area so you don't spend as much time trying to get the root dry. And then as it starts to wrap around those ends, you keep the ends more moist so that when it starts to dry off, you're really just concentrating on the ends wrapping around, and then the rest of it will dry off automatically anyway.